Same question to you, Mr. Meyer. What did you establish in your previous term or terms as mayor that bettered our community, and why are you running again?
Well, thank you, Bob. I guess part of the reason why I'm running again is I see the future for our community. I think a lot of what we do in our town is based on tourism and resort community, and I've had initiatives that have worked along the lines of trying to finish off the waterfront, trying to work through the Bear River recreational valley issues. So recreational, in my mind, is probably one of the key issues going forward. As far as some of the other initiatives, we have, of course, in my first year, we cleaned up the manager's evaluation, which initially was copied off the website. We took that and formed a committee of 5 prior council and mayors to establish what currently now is a manager's evaluation form, and it has worked very, very well, and it's fair both to council as well as the city manager. In my travels around the state over the last couple of years, I've looked at a lot of communities, and I realize that we are very fortunate to live in our town. And so we must continue to strive forward to make our resort and tourism assets even that more desirable. During the times that I've been with the Michigan Municipal League meetings, I've met other council members, other mayors, and I realize that we have a lot to be thankful for, but we also have challenges out there. But we're certainly not in the position that some communities are, within our state. We are fortunate that we have had the staff that we have had over the years that have controlled our financing. And certainly in going forward, I want to pursue additional recreational activities, as well as keeping our tax rate at a rate that's at or below most resort communities in northern Michigan. That clock's going way too fast, Kat.
Dr. Paul, do you want to have a quick rebuttal?
Just a brief rebuttal. In terms of waterfront and Bear River Valley projects, I certainly support them. That's not been an issue. These projects have been started long, long ago, and I acted on some of these various recreational issues in my term. I don't talk about those a lot. Those are actions that the community has supported that we're going forward, and I have a small role. I'm talking, a lot of things I'm talking about today that I previously talked about were things I initiated, would not have happened if it weren't for me. In terms of the city manager evaluation, that was an interesting comment that was lifted off the website. The process was actually to review the best practices from several cities, bring that to city council, let council look at the various forms and ideas that were out there, and make what they thought was a good evaluation. So that's kind of how I approach things. I do look at other communities, see what is the best out there. That's where the Mayor's Youth Council idea came from, and then try and bring those things to Petoskey. We could certainly learn a lot from our neighbor Traverse City, who does a lot of things well in municipal government.
Well, interesting you bring up, should I wait for you to, okay, bring up Traverse City and the fact that currently they are experiencing some of their own difficulties and challenges if you watch the news. But, getting back to recreation, we need to keep that recreational asset going in our community, but on top of that, we are providing, during the last couple of years, some tax abatements for local industrial clean manufacturing jobs. Cygnus is one of them, Denver was the other one. We also have provided some additional resources for some of our low and moderate income housing units in our community. And so when we get involved in these things, we are representing the full spectrum of our community. We are a positive community, we are moving forward, and the thing is, as we provide this quality of life, we want to make sure it's provided for everybody to enjoy.